Alright, what is up, guys? It is the SkrelpSquad, and this is just a little tutorial on how to go ahead and get this game for yourself. If you would like to, if you would like to try it as well, or play along if that's what you are interested in. But, first of all, I want to say thank you to KazoWAR. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure his tools are the reason I was able to create this ROM hack. But just a brief synopsis, this ROM hack isn't like super, it's not anything really different. It's basically just a rebalancing of Pokemon White and Black. I use the word balancing loosely though because there is just no there's nothing good. There's no balance actually here. I've basically broken the game, if anything. But just real quick, there's some changed mons, uh, such as Gengar gets access to Nasty Plot. I know Masquerain gets Hydro Pump without it being an egg move. It gets it through like Heart Scale. Um, Let me give one more example. I'm thinking. I am thinking. I want to give I want to give one away that isn't like one of the bigger ones. Uh oh, I can say this. The Hoenn starters, they all get their Mega Evolution abilities, but they don't get their stats. So, basically just stuff like that. There are some mons with more drastic changes, some mons with other changes. I can't really think of any off the top of my head right now, but that's basically what it is. Other changes as far as moves, Cut is bug type move, 60 power, 95 accuracy, and an extra high chance to crit. Um, Strength is a rock type move, 80 power, 90 accuracy, and it's supposed to have a 30% chance to raise your attack stat, but I think I broke the move and now it no longer works. So, you win some, you lose some. But, yeah, moving on. So, in the description down below, there is one file, and this file has everything you will need. It is a zip file. Inside the zip file is a RAR file, and after you've extracted that, this is the screen you will see. You will see, ooh, squares. I'm a monster. But yeah, you'll see the changed Pokemon, and this has every. I say every, but I'm almost certain I missed some. This has most every Pokemon that has been altered in some way, whether it be good or bad. And it'll all be in a list with every single Pokemon shown. And underneath of it, it will probably have a tier under it saying OU, based off of the Smogon's tier list. And that's in reference to Gen 5's tier list. So, say, I think Firo is on the list, and me and Gain decided that with its stats and the moves that it now gets, it would be UU in terms of Gen 5 tier listings from Smogon. So that is up to you to click it. If you want to see it, you can see it. If you don't want it spoiled for you, you can just not look at it and then look at it after you've beaten the game. If you're interested in like an egg lock or something, this will show you, what is good and what's, okay. So, this file is basically, if you don't care about, just seeing it for yourself, it's perfectly fine. I put it there for a reason, okay? Then you've got the two patch files being Brewing Black and Silent White. And you've got your settings thing here, which is basically just a change log. It basically details where you can find all of the static encounters. It shows you what the starters are supposed to be if you use the randomization settings that I included in this folder. It will also show you how certain Pokemon evolve if you use the randomization settings detailed once again. And is that it? Oh, it also has codes like a 4 times experience code And the Liberty ticket, the one that gets Victini, whatever that is that Freedom? I don't know. But moving on. So this is how you patch the ROM. Alright? So you're going to get this Delta GUI file. Right? You're going to unzip that. Right? And you're going to get the X Delta GUI. You're going to click that. Right? And I should have labeled these scenes. So yeah, then you're going to be greeted with this sort of screen. Alright? Now, when you get greeted with this screen, you're going to click deltagui.exe. And this is what you're going to find. Alright? I say alright a lot. But this is the only way I know how to explain. So you're going to select patch. You're going to get brought up to a screen. And from there, you just find your base ROM. Which I can't provide because I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm sure you can find it on the internet pretty easily. So you're just going to find... let's do white. You're going to find Pokemon White. Then you're going to find... I'm stupid. I did this backwards. So you're going to go and you're going to do this. And you're going to do the Pokemon Silent White patch. Then you're going to do select ROM and you're going to find the base ROM, which is Pokemon White. And then you're going to apply. Now, if you go to here, you now have Pokemon White patch, which I can't find. It's here. Alright, so you have it here. And, so yeah, now you can rename it Silent White if that's just easier for you to help remember. And then you can go ahead and you can just actually delete the old one because... I mean, unless you want it, but like you don't need the base ROM anymore now that you have the patched ROM. So moving on, this game is meant to be randomized. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna load up your Universal Pokemon Randomizer. If you have another one, I'm gonna be going through the changes right now. So if you can replicate it, that'll work if you can replicate the settings, because I'm going to be going over the settings. If you can replicate them, that is all power to you, I guess. I don't know what to say, but I'm going to go ahead and open up the Silent White patch that we just made. And if you go to load settings and then navigate yourself to the desktop or wherever you have it saved and find the Pokemon SSBB folder, you won't open. And then you click on the .rnqs file. It will load up the settings that are meant to be in the game. So first of all, we have the change in possible evos right there. We have the starters, which are supposed to be Lediba, Electrike, and Phanpy. As you saw in the episode previously, it shows that the static Pokemon are meant to be randomized, a legendary for legendary, normal for normal. In-game trades are randomized. Moves are untouched. Trainers are untouched because I changed them to be more difficult. Some of them have competitive movesets. Others just have stupid gimmicks like Sun teams and Rain teams. The wild Pokemon are meant to be randomized but with similar strength. So it's still random, but you're going to be seeing about the same things at the beginning of the game. That way you don't get blown back. The only thing here that you might want to click is don't use legendaries, but that's up to you. I mean, if you want it, for the Soul Link itself, I made sure this was clicked. I did not want to see legendaries used, but it's all up to you. TMs and HMs I left them the same for the Soul Link, but like I said, anything is up to you. Everything. If you want to randomize the TMs and the HM compatibility, that is perfectly fine. That's all up to you. I mean, I don't care. I've released it to the public at this point. You can do anything you want. Field items, randomized, ban bad items, because we don't want any bad items. We don't want to pick up X speeds and stuff. And then fastest text if you like, but at the same time, you don't have to do that. So that's basically all the settings. You're going to go ahead and click randomize save, and then it will ask you to pick a file name. After a while, you'll get a randomized version of Silent White, and then I guess you can delete the other version of Silent White that you just made, that you patched. So basically, you're going through 3 different ROMs, but you end up with what you're supposed to end up with. So, whatever works. That's basically it. And then you'll have everything you need. You'll have the changed mons log if you want to look at it. You'll have the change log in general, so you can get those action replay codes that you can put into Decimame, or I guess no cache if people still use that. Yeah, everything is there for you. I don't know how to end this. Tutorial over. Squad up. I don't. Okay, I'm weird. This is it. I can't click the